Welcome back. Gutters are really a pain to clean, aren't they? Well, we're going to show you an innovative way to not only help you not have to clean out your gutters, but also how to manage the water that gets into those gutters. Joe Marinello of Nescor is here to tell you about a fantastic Nescor product. Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
Great, thanks. You know, you've brought a video that actually is going to help us frame this problem of water and gutters and such. So let's take a look at that before we go too much further.
Many homeowners simply assume that their gutter system is doing its job. They understand that they need to clean out debris periodically so that the downspouts won't clog. What they don't understand is the extent of the damage that can occur to a home without proper water management. Take this home in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. The homeowner here is using some screens he bought at the local hardware store because he believes that this will keep his gutters from clogging. He can see after time that this approach simply isn't working and gives Gutter Shield a call. The first concept the Gutter Shield representative has to get across to this homeowner is what water management means. Over 120,000 gallons of water fall on an average home each year, and that water needs to go somewhere. Water management is the process of collecting that water and moving it away from your home. When water is not properly collected and routed, it will simply go everywhere it can. It will go behind the gutters and will eventually saturate the wood on your home. One simple fact is that wet wood rots. What doesn't go behind the gutters will overflow onto the walls of the home and onto the landscaping features. After a while, the damage is done. Door and window frames rust and rot. Landscaping washes out. Water splashes onto the siding. Mold starts to grow. Insects now have a damp environment in which to start nesting. When the old gutters are removed, the homeowner is stunned by the damage underneath. The homeowner agrees it is time to do the job the right way and protect his home from water damage. New gutters are installed and Gutter Shield is put into place. Sliding under the second set of roof shingles, Gutter Shield channels the water directly into the gutter system, so it can never go behind it. Debris flows over and water goes into the leveled and cleaned out gutter system and is moved quickly away from the home. What a difference a day makes.
So there you go. I mean, there's a common problem that a lot of homeowners have when it comes to their gutters. Let's talk about the difference between gutter protection and water management. I mean, there's one way to protect your gutters from all this thing, but then you really have to manage the water. Tell me the difference between the two.
Typically, gutter protection is to keep leaves out. It's just kind of to keep them from clogging. But water management... You saw in the video the screen that the homeowner had. Yeah, you want to keep the gutters from clogging, but if there wasn't a tree within 10 miles of your house, there's still water management that has to be done, because the water, 120,000 gallons are landing on your roof every year, and the water has to go somewhere, like the video says. If you think about Niagara Falls, it's a rough surface. The water goes over it, sprays everywhere. Right. The end of your roof is kind of the same rough surface as that. So we need to kind of smooth the surface out, which is kind of what happens here. The Gutter Shield does. Is it goes underneath the roof shingles so the water can't ever get behind them, but it also smooths that flow down and the water adheres to this surface, and it all goes in your gutters. And it just slides nice and easy over the edge. Right. And drops right into the gutters. Right, because if you think about if a regular gutter captured 90% of the water, 10% is still going behind the gutters and over them. And 10% of 120,000, that's 12,000 gallons, enough to fill a swimming pool that's getting behind the gutters or onto your foundation. Wow, I mean, that's a lot of water that you don't want in your house. So, I mean, what are some of the benefits to this besides, I mean, it prevents it from getting into your house? Yes, you don't want water in your house. Mold is a big problem that a lot of homeowners have. Mold needs a temperature, it needs a food source, and it needs moisture. The food source is wood, and we can't do anything about that. The temperature is the temperature. The only thing that we can control as a homeowner is how much moisture gets into the home. Right, and then this sort of thing will also prevent foundation cracks. Yeah, if the water is coming over and splashing up onto your foundation, if you think about a foundation, a cinder block in a puddle, wicks up like a sponge. Oh yeah. When if you put that there and then you freeze it, it's going to crack. It also provides a drier environment
where so insects are less likely to get in there and try to
Yeah,
make a
I mean,
nest.
mosquitoes, what do they look for? Standing water.
You don't want any of those. It also, here in the Northeast, we can have a real problem in the fall or in the winter with ice dams.
Correct.
This will help prevent that.
It will. I mean, gutters are made of aluminum. When water hits 32-degree aluminum, it's going to freeze. On any, a gutter or most of the gutter protection systems, it's just going to build up on top of it, and it freezes up, goes underneath the roof shingles. Then the heat comes up in your attic, melts the ice, and then now you have water in the attic.
So now, what is this material made out of?
This is a very high, it's aluminum.
Okay.
But it's an extruded aluminum, so it comes out of an extruder. That's why we can get a smooth surface. It's not a piece of metal that you bend, because then you can't get a smooth surface.
Right. And I mean, and one of the obvious added bonuses of this is that you won't have to clean out your gutters.
No, we guarantee for the life of your home that if anything ever happened, we'll go out and clean them for you, and we do that because we never had to do it.
Yeah. Now, you guys at Nescor have a special offer for the Mass Appeal viewers today. Tell me about what that is.
Yeah, now's the time because it's fall. The leaves are going to start coming down now. So $250 off if you'd say that you saw us on Mass Appeal, and next day installation for you.
And with a $250 discount. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you guys also have employment opportunities available.
We do. We're growing because of the energy auditing division that we talked about last time, but we're in need of employees. I know if you want to come to our website, nescornow.com, look at the employee section or employment section, we have some job listings we'd like to fill.
Perfect. Well, Joe, thanks so much for being here and helping us talk about gutters. We can take our mind out of the gutter now, so to speak. And for anything else that Nescor has available for you, you can visit their website, nescornow.com, or you can give them a call at 888-NESCOR-1.